Hi friends, and welcome. In 1979, Paul McCartney recorded a song that became an instant popular Christmas favorite, Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time. Now, I know there's lots of folks out there who do indeed have a wonderful Christmas time, and they enjoy Christmas, they love Christmas, but I also believe that there's some folks out there who just do not, for whatever reason, enjoy the Christmas season as much as they could, or maybe as much as they should. But let's get back to Sir Paul McCartney's song. I would like us to focus today on the first word of that song, simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Now, when I think about people who don't simply have a wonderful Christmas time, two groups or types of people come to mind, if you will, and that's those who overcomplicate and those who overdo. So what do I mean by overcomplicate? Well, in this instance, I'm thinking about those folks who, really have to think about every minute detail and nuance of everything having to do with Christmas, whether it's the Christmas traditions or the origins of Christmas or the religion of Christmas or anything about Christmas. And when they come across something that they don't understand or that they don't agree with, they feel the need to kind of lash out, explain, argue, defend, maybe just totally, abstain from the whole season. And there's lots of reasons. Maybe it's because another church does Christmas traditions differently than your church does it. So you feel like you just can't get involved at all. Or maybe you're the person who believes that Christmas should not have really any religious or holy connotation to it. So you just can't be involved and participate. Maybe what it is the commercialization of Christmas that rankles you, right? How the stores seem to sell more and more Christmas stuff earlier and earlier each year. Or on a more serious note, perhaps it's the fact that, your childhood really just was not all that great. And I truly feel for you if that is the case. And as a child, you just were not able to really enjoy Christmas, which makes it a challenge to be able to enjoy Christmas as an adult. Or maybe it's just the fact that you just don't believe in Santa Claus. So when you come across someone who does believe, then you'd have to take it upon yourself to logically explain to them how illogical and naive they are for believing. Well, if you're in that category that I call overcomplicate, I have a passage here I'd like to share with you. This is from Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, and from December 1843. And this is the passage where nephew Fred is explaining to his uncle Ebenezer his feelings and thoughts about Christmas. So listen to what nephew Fred says. "There are many things from which I might have derived good, by which I have not profited, I dare say, Christmas among the rest. But I am sure I have always thought of Christmas time, when it has come around, as a good time, a kind, forgiving, charitable, pleasant time. The only time I know of in the long calendar of the year when men and women open their shut-up hearts freely. And therefore, uncle, though it has not put a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket, I believe that it has done me good and will do me good. And I say, God bless it." Listen. I am not saying that you need to change any of your beliefs. I'm not trying to get you to compromise any of your values. But what I would like to truly encourage you to do is just take some time, some space to simply enjoy the goodness of the season. Now, for those of you in group 2, those who overdo, I know you guys. Hey, I know you guys because I am way in this group myself. You love Christmas. You think Christmas is awesome. It's the best season of the year. It truly is the most wonderful time of the year. You're so excited about it. And when it's all done and finally over, you are exhausted. You're somewhat disappointed. You're somewhat depressed because Christmas came and went and you never really had time to simply enjoy it. I know all the things you do. I mean, you're planning out the schedules, you're shopping, you're buying gifts, you're writing out cards, you're sending cards, you're baking cookies, you're going to church, you're doing all these things, watching the tree lighting and FaceTiming or visiting with family and friends and relatives, etc., etc., etc. And when it's all finally said and done, you had a perfect Christmas. It was a wonderful time. You simply didn't have time for you to enjoy it. So for those folks, I've got another passage and I'd like to share with you. This is from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So listen to this one. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. He puzzled and puzzled till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more. Now, listen. I am not saying that you are the Grinch and that you're trying to steal Christmas. No. Just the opposite. You're trying to enhance Christmas. I know that. You're trying to make Christmas awesome for all those around you. But here's the point from that. You see, Christmas came. It came just the same. So no matter if you get all of those details executed flawlessly, or you get all of them completed, or you get everything done, sometimes it's over before you ever got everything planned, isn't it? Those are the things that are the Grinch for you. Those are the things that try to steal your Christmas. Because when it's all said and done, you had a perfect Christmas, but no time for you to simply enjoy it. So what I suggest for you is take some time. When you're scheduling, when you're making all those plans about things you're going to do for Christmas, be sure you schedule in some time for yourself. Maybe you take an evening and sit and watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Maybe you take a couple of evenings and read all 5 staves of The Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Or maybe, you sit by the fire, sip some hot chocolate, have some Christmas music playing, and actually read the Christmas cards that friends and family send to you through the season, instead of just opening them up, taking them out and taping them around the door as fast as you can so you can get on to the next thing. And here's the point, is that all of those things that cause us to overcomplicate and overdo are up here, aren't they? They're all in here, you see. Things we think about, that why we should or should not celebrate Christmas. Things we think about of all the details that have to be done. But the real meaning of Christmas, it's not up here, is it? It's down here. And what I would like to encourage you to do is move just enough of those things around up there to create a little bit of space so that you have room for right here, what Christmas is really all about. And to simply have a wonderful Christmas time. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, thank you so much for watching. Please go down below, give it a thumbs up, share it with your family and friends, and of course, please subscribe to my channel. Videos come out every Monday morning. See you then. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We'll see you next week.